Hello everyone. The title of today's video is Why Regime Change in Iran Failed and Will Continue to Fail. Regime change in Iran had no hope of succeeding whatsoever. This was just a pipe dream of Donald Trump and his administration. Why did it fail? Because of the Islamic religion. Every nation has a set of laws based on religion. In the United States, it's the first secular government formed where the Constitution says there shall be no religious test for offices of the government, but it's still based loosely on Christian ideas of a supreme creator and all men are created equal. The government in India is based upon Hindu philosophy, which is the direct opposite of the Christian, what Christians believe. All men are created equal in Christianity, but in Hinduism, they don't believe that. Some are less equal than others due to karma or rebirth. And in India, you have the caste system, caste system, where if you're born into a certain class, a lower economic class, and you have the ability to become an entrepreneur or a doctor, you are not supposed to rise above that because of the belief in reincarnation. So every nation has a certain philosophy, a certain core belief, one or two main ideas which guide their life. Like one man may believe in God and philanthropy and helping his fellow man. Another man may just believe in making money and so on. The philosopher and teacher William James once says, I can't remember the exact quote, find out the main idea, the main philosophy which guides a man, and you will understand the man. So, in Iran and the other Arabic states, Islam, hatred of Jews is built into their religion. The Prophet Muhammad in the Koran said, do not be friends with Christians and Jews, for they are friends with each other. And all through the Koran, an incredibly boring book, but there's the phrase, I don't know how many times, dozens of times or hundreds of times, there's the phrase people of the book, where he was referring to Jews. People of the book referred to the Jews. So Donald Trump first gave the excuse, we're going to have regime change in Iran. This is like believing in Tinkerbell and Peter Pan because all they did was kill a series of Iranian officials who happened to tick them off. But the officials who replaced them, the government officials who replaced them, are still Islamic. The only way you're going to get regime change is to kill millions of Iranian people and replace them with European Christians. It's not going to happen. Donald Trump says the people should rise up, seize the moment, and overthrow the government. Well, what are they going to fight with? The people in Iran do not have guns or firearms. It's not allowed to own guns. And even if they had rifles and automatic weapons, they still couldn't match the tanks, bazookas, airplanes of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard. So, regime change is a hopeless endeavor to change the basic philosophy, the core ideas of the Iranian government remain opposed to the state of Israel and the United States because we interfere in their business. They're 8,000 miles away. We have no business bombing them on behalf of Israel. I'm going to make another video about why no Christian should support Israel. I am not anti-Jewish. I just mean we shouldn't support Israel's war. If Israel wants to fight the Arabic nations, let them. But that's none of our concern as Americans. But regime change has failed and will fail in the future. It has zero chance of succeeding now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now. 40 years ago, we were fighting Iraq and Iran in another useless war for Israel, and there wasn't regime change then. We're fighting them every 10, 20, 30, 40 years without any appreciable results. Yes, we bombed a lot of buildings, we destroyed a lot of their military equipment, and we'll be going back there most likely in 20, 30, 40 years to fight them again. The only hope for peace in the Mideast is a Palestinian state with East Jerusalem as its capital, and for Israel to accept to go back to its pre 1967 borders, and they'll have full union with the Arabic nations. Donald Trump changed his reasons for this war several times. First, he said it was based on nuclear weapons, that they have a nuclear weapon. Then he went to regime change. Then we went back to nuclear weapon. They want to kill Americans. They want to kill everyone in the White House. And when the European leaders didn't want to get involved, they realized it was a useless war getting involved with Israel and the Arab nations. It's a no-win situation for anybody. Donald Trump changed. He's saying now Iran is a threat to the entire world. If they get a nuclear weapon, they're going to destroy the world. Well, if they destroy the world, who are they going to sell oil to? But I was right in my last video when I said why, not my last video, 2 or 3 videos ago, why regime change in Iran is useless. It had no chance of succeeding 40 years ago, 50 years ago. It has no chance of succeeding now. It didn't succeed. You have a bunch of Islamic hardliners in office now, and it never will have a chance of succeeding. And if you're an American, you should write to your congressman, tell them you want us to get out of this war in the Mideast. Let Israel fight its own war. This is Mr. Joe signing off for now.